Hey, welcome back. I'm Erika Bell. Let's jump right into it. Here are 5 organizing things that you may be doing wrong. Okay, you may be doing incorrectly according to me. No, this is really according to just what I've seen with my clients, right? This is kind of some things that I continue to see over and over again and that I want to give you guys tips on so that you will avoid doing them as well, okay? Number 1, you feel like it has to be perfect, right? So you're letting perfection get in the way of progress, and we do not want to do that. There's no such thing as having a perfect home, perfect organizing structures in your house. What's perfect is just something that works for you, right? There's no one size fits all. It's just what's going to be acceptable and what is functional for you and your family. So again, please do not let perfection get in the way of your hard progress that you're doing. I promise you that any step in the right direction with that progress is so much better than just not doing it at all because you're worried about it not being perfect, right? You're worried about this end result. Just make progress. Number 2, you are waiting for the perfect time to purge, declutter, get organized, okay? Here is the secret. Right now is the perfect time, okay? We may say, oh, after the holidays, or after my kid leaves for school, or after my kid returns from something, or whatever it is. There's always something, right? And right now, if it has been bothering you and you are on this channel for a reason, right now is the perfect time. Number 3, you don't allot for enough time, okay? You are in the mood to do this, you're ready to go, and then you only give yourself a short period of time. I want you to just double whatever time that you think it's gonna take, let's double it, because you just never know what you're gonna get into, right? And it's very frustrating to start an organizing project and not be able to complete it or kind of leave it halfway done. That may drive you more crazy in the long run. So whatever you think it's gonna take, double that. You never know if it's gonna be difficult to go through items or get rid of items, or you may kind of get overwhelmed, and you just want to allow for enough time to go through the entire process, go through it correctly, and get the job done. Number 4, you don't let go of things, okay? I'm not gonna say that you have to get rid of things. I never tell my clients that. I would never force someone to get rid of something that they're not ready to. But what I will say is, more often than not, my clients get rid of things and they are very, very happy when they do so. It is more of a peaceful atmosphere in their home. They can kind of relax more. They don't miss those things that they've let go of. So if you have those things that they're holding guilt, all these things can be difficult to part with, but in the long run, you will most likely be better off for doing so. Say you have something that you kind of feel guilty of getting rid of. Maybe it's you spent a lot of money on it, or it's something that someone gave to you. Every time you see it, you feel guilty. And that's kind of just an icky feeling to have in your own home. If you let someone else have it and someone else will enjoy it more than you do, you'll feel better at that, and you won't be constantly reminded of the guilt. Also, I find that the longer I do this job, the more I really want to have less. Our things just kind of weigh us down, and I just feel better about having less things. Like, my home feels better. It doesn't feel so heavy, so full. It doesn't fill up your mind, right? It creates some space in your mind and just in your life. So while, like I said, I would never force someone to get rid of anything. And if you use all your things in, that particular area that you're organizing, obviously don't get rid of it. But I'm pretty sure we all have things that we don't use, don't like, and could get rid of. And I just challenge you to not hold on to those things. Number 5, you are doing it wrong if you feel like you have to go at it alone. If you feel like you have to do it all by yourself. kind of going back to those things that we get rid of, sometimes it's nice to have an outsider opinion, whether it's hiring a home organizer or maybe it's just a friend, someone who is a sounding board, either who kind of doesn't have any skin in the game, if you will, is not emotionally attached to it, or someone that knows you really well and can kind of push you into like, do you need these things? Do you not? Or I've seen how you move through your home. I don't think that's gonna work. Or, you know, just a sounding board. Or even if they're not offering any advice to you, just sometimes having the mental support, someone to talk through it with, if this is like a difficult task for you or if it's something you're dreading doing, that is so key, so vital, and it'll make the process more fun, right? Maybe you have a friend who is super organized so they can come help you. Now, granted, I want you to take what they say with a grain of salt because their systems may not work for you, but at least hopefully it'll kind of get you going in the right direction. And like I said, you won't have to go at it alone. And that's one of the biggest blessings of it. Also, some people don't want their friends or family helping. If you are not in the Tallahassee, Florida area and you do want some help, I offer virtual guidance, virtual help. You can find out more about it on my channel or at my website. Kind of a couple different options for you, but always just leave a comment if you have any questions. Let me know, have you been doing these things wrong? Are you guilty of some of these things? Let me know. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm 5 for Erika's daughter. And if you want more videos like that, make sure to subscribe on my mom's videos. Bye!